Hi folks, this is Andre from Timesact, and in this tutorial we're talking about a new feature we have in Timesact, countdown timers. Now these are really useful because they create like a sense of urgency, and at the same time they're, like attention grabbers, so they'll point them to the pre-order button, for example. You can use these countdown timers with all of the options we currently offer, so the pre-order, the back in stock, and the coming soon, to let people know different things, like maybe pre-orders open in X amount of time, or it closes, or hurry up, just something to give them a call to action and make them act fast. Okay. So let me show you how we can actually set this stuff up. We need to go into our templates, and I've created some templates previously for the pre-order, for example, with this countdown timer, but we can just create like a new one now. And let's call this countdown timer 3. Okay, and I'll cut the copy part. Sure. Okay, so you'll be able to find the countdown timer under the message here. You scroll a little bit down, and here you can see the example I've used previously. You have your choice of editing the content, such as like the title here. You can modify the subject line. You can change these labels as well to anything that makes more sense in your case. And you have a bunch of options. So you can have the countdown timer work for a fixed amount of minutes. Like I can make it here like 15 minutes or whatever number fits best with you. Like if you're trying to create like a recurring countdown timer, in order to just make them add stuff to cart or check out in a particular amount of time, it could be 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or something. Um, or you can have the countdown timer actually count down to a particular date, that you can set in here, right? And like can start later, or it could just start counting starting now. So you have plenty of flexibility in here to create like the countdown timer that you actually like. And you can also select what the behavior is going to be like when it ends, the countdown timer. So in my case, you saw it earlier, it just had this message that is saying that the pre-order has ended and thank you. But you can choose to like unpublish the timer, so the timer is going to just disappear, or have the countdown timer just repeat. Like if it was those initial 15 minutes and they refresh and they go back into another 15 minutes, you can show a custom title, or you can choose to do nothing. So basically, when the countdown timer, runs out, it'll just display 00 everywhere. Okay. And then what we can do is we can edit the style. So I'm not the best designer, let's say, but like you can make this into anything that you want. We'll also be creating some templates for you to use based on what we find is great design templates online, and there are a couple of palette matches. So the background color, you can pretty much edit anything, like the border radius, the color for the border as well. And for the typography, you can modify like the font sizes, and font colors for the different elements. So like the title here, the secondary title, the actual countdown timer, and the labels here for days, hours, minutes, and seconds. And you can also choose where you want to place the countdown timer. So it can be placed either above or below the uh, particular button. And I'm just going to save all of these changes. Let's say I'm happy with this particular countdown timer. And now the only thing that's left for me to do is to actually apply this template to a product I add on pre-order. But remember, it can also be added to the back in stock or coming soon, just the same way. You just need to create a template for coming soon and back in stock with whatever you want to add in there for a countdown timer. Here I'm just going to go to add products now, and let's just select the same product. Okay, I'm going to add it, and here's where I need to make sure that I'm using the proper template. So countdown timer 3 was the one we used. Pre-order only went out of stock. That should be fine. And I'm going to save it. Okay, and now if I go and I preview it on my store, it's going to show up with my new design in here. Okay, so I think this is a great feature addition, and I think it's going to help you in a lot of situations. You can also, if it ever makes sense to you, since you can combine like the pre-order with the back in stock, or the coming soon with the back in stock, um, and we have the relevant tutorials on this topic. You can also have two countdown timers. I think that might be a little bit much, because it'd be like forcing the user to, distribute the attention into two places that are going to be like equally pulling them in. But that is an option in case it ever makes business sense for you. So I hope you found this helpful, and have a great day.